What's up, guys? It's FlexPoint bringing you a Singed game, Singed top. Let's go ahead. I'm actually going to do it a little different this time. This time I'm going to show you the runes and masteries right now. They're still going to be in the description, but I'm just going to show you now. We're going to run AP Quints, Magic Pen Reds. No problem, no problem. Alright. AP Quints, Magic Pen Reds, Armor Yellows, and Scaling AP Blues. It's a little more on the offensive side here. And for the masteries, we're running 921. Not 21, 9. Okay, so I'm going against Olaf. At first thought, the first thing I think when I'm like playing Singed, or playing Olaf into Singed is, I counter him. Well, how do I counter him? Undertow, Olaf's Q, is a pretty massive slow, and it's spammable. So, pretty good advantage early, and mid, and late game. The slow is just destroys Singed. Singed thrives on having more movement speed than his opponent, so something like Undertow can definitely hurt, which is why I took Ghost and Teleport, not Flash. You could take Flash and Teleport, it's no problem, but I just like the Ghost. I thought I was against Riven too, but turned out to be Olaf. And he also has Ghost and he has Ignite, so it's going to be really dangerous for me. Any Singed player going up against someone like that early. Normally what you do in this situation is ask your jungler to gank and force him to recall so you can get your advantage, because he's going to have to walk back and does not have teleport. These are some small things you can look into, and this goes for any champion that takes Ignite in the top lane without teleport. Just tell your jungler, gank top lane. Like even if you don't kill him, like if you get him low, they have to recall, and you get a free wave. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the game going. Normally what you want to do level 1 is Singed, is just farm with your auto attacks and Q to zone, mostly only. So as soon as he comes in to engage on me, I'm going to go ahead and let my Q flow, and I win that trade there. Again, just up in the poison when I can. Alright, he got level 2 advantage, so I was like, I'm going to play it a little back, because he will have a spammable spell. And I hit my level 2 there, and boom, he got a turret shot. I did respect his damage though, because he does have Ignite, and he does deal true damage. So, whenever you're going to get someone with Ignite, you have to be really careful. However, I do have my Fling, which deals percent health damage, and I can normally kill him if I was able to spam it. So, popped Ghost, took him by surprise, popped the E, and let my Q kill him. Really easy. Right? He made the mistake there because he wasn't spamming his Q. What he should have been doing there is zoning me out with his Q, but he didn't do that. So, again, early you want to farm with your auto attacks and not so much your poison. Okay? Right there I was like, you know what, I just need I need 150 gold, so I'm going to go ahead and just proxy farm it. Alright, so I have 1,000 gold. With my 1,000 gold, I buy Ninja Tabi. Again, early movement speed for Singed is really good, especially against someone with a slow like Olaf. Yeah, we're just farming. I can go ahead and proxy farm because he doesn't have teleport. I hit level 6 and he was still level 5, so all I do is pop my ultimate and just shove him out, shove the lane out. That's really it. There are two things you can use your ultimate for, and that's to hard shove a lane or to chase someone down. And for there I just used it to shove. And then I went back and got my home guards. I rushed the home guards there because I did have teleport, and it's nice to get in general. Like if you get hard shoved into lane, it's really nice to be able to run back a little quicker than your opponent. Alright, so I managed to get a good fight there. He was still level 5, but we both had ghosts at the same time, so he was able to get away, because I did not have my ultimate. But again, he has to recall. He ends up doing a camp, which is no big deal, but again, just using my poison to farm. Whenever your opponent is not in lane, use your poison to farm. If he is in lane, then you don't need to. That was close, almost got him there. Alright, recalled, got another Dorans and some pots. The Dorans are okay because they do give you health and mana regen, and of course they give you AP. So here I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw him back. Whenever you throw someone back, my priority there was to farm. And then when I realized that I do a lot of damage to him, I was like, you know what? Cool. I'm gonna try and kill him. And rip. But again, if I take a look back, I just flung him back, and my intention here was to kill the minions, which is why I ran in a circle. But he kept on shoving, so I was like, alright, I got my ultimate. He doesn't have ghost. I'll try and kill him. And I did. And again, I'll see the wave. Next thing I got was a health crystal and an amp tomb, and that is for Rylai's. People were asking me while I was making this video, like, hey, why didn't you get Tear or Rod of Ages? I think those two items are a little too slow for Singed. Rod of Ages, getting the Catalyst is okay, it's not that bad. Oh, I died here. I live. Oh no, I don't, I live, and I get greedy. Singed is like, if you have Ghost in your ultimate on Singed, don't be scared to take like the route that no one expects you to take. In that scenario, instead of running back into my tower, I ran backwards to dodge the, what do you call it, Riven Q, and ran to their tower. I have Ninja Tap, I have my ultimate, so I have a moderate amount of armor. I have 133. And I got really stingy and decided to take this as well. Wow, look at all those health pings. I also get a little smart and I pop teleport so that I don't die. Alright, so I finished the Giant's Belt because the health is honestly better to get than the AP, in my opinion. I already have double Dorns. The double Dorns is really just for the wave clear so that I can kill with my poison and start proxy farming. I mean, sure, it's to help the lane phase, but it's mostly just to shove lanes in. I believe I die here, yeah. Just up there for Caitlyn. That's where the Ignite like came into handy. By that time I was like, okay, Undertow did like 500 damage, I'm gonna have to build some armor. Sold one of my Doran's Ring to get the Needless, and proceeded to finish my Rylai's. Continue farming and applying pressure. This is pretty good. Something about Singed is with ghosts and your ultimate and your early tab on, you can easily tank towers. So I ran through, get in front of her, get ready to fling, and I see Callisto. Like, alright, you can get slowed. I'll fling you back. I had faith that my Varus was seeing that I was doing, and boom, he gets her with the piercing arrow. And I'm good. Walking away. Pretty much all you do is Singe. You never really walk up like in front of them. You always sneak in from the back and try and get them like that. And just farming. Alright, so now I have my Rylai's. Next thing I'm going for is my my Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart, really good item on Singe in my opinion, because what does it give you? CDR. It gives you mana, which in turn gives you health, and it gives you 100 armor and a nice aura, which reduces attack speed, which is really good. It gives you so much for that one item. Okay, I have my Rylai's, so I'm okay with about running away here, but not before I kill this Caitlyn first. Really easy. Rip. I already have my permaslow, so the Riven's thinking twice. Made it down on purpose actually, but this Olaf had his ultimate, so it's gonna be kind of hard to run. And he had Ignite again. So cheese. Alright, finish the Warden's Mill first, since Olaf is auto attack based. It won't affect him if he has his ultimate up, but still it's nice to have. He won't always have his ultimate up, so Frozen Heart, Randuin's is a good item against Olaf. Again, I just started getting in front of my wave to proxy. And she flashes because she really wanted that stack. And she smited me. Lame. Oh yeah, I die here. Not before getting the wave first, because I really wanted the wave. I was like, I'm gonna die for the wave. And there I had my Frozen Heart done. I think that's why I stayed. I stayed because I wanted enough gold for the Frozen Heart and I had to kill that wave to get it.
Shut down.
And I'm farming and applying pressure. That's all I'm doing. That's all you do is Singed. And keep your TP handy. And TP. Oh man, they're really pinging me. basically 2v3 here, and we destroy them. No way I catch her. She has 40% CDR.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So I proxy the wave.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, never mind. She thought she can kill me for some reason. Really important to auto attack a Singe when you're fighting people. People don't realize this, but people think, oh, I'm Singe, I'm just gonna run around them without auto attacking them. No, auto attack them. Alright, you want to kill these guys as quick as possible. So you don't simply run around them, you run around them and auto attack them. Next thing I get is the haunted guys, mostly for the health and the penetration. The ability power is nice, but I mean the health and the pen is really all I'm focused on there. We can burn ulti there. And I decided to proxy 2 waves here. Go for the Varus. Mostly staying on the Riven because she's the most fed one and she has double buffs. And then once I see that she's gone away, I turn back and go for the Kate. This was a really weird fight because we never really decided to go in or not. I was waiting for a Nautilus hook. Nautilus was waiting for me to fling. I was just pretty much running in circles. That's pretty much all that's been there. That's all you're supposed to do is Singe. You just run around in circles and fling people.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Farm jungle camps, even on Singe I farm jungle camps. But once you fling someone and you have Rylai's, they're dead. There's nothing they can do. Even somebody as mobile as Ballista. Yeah, that time I intentionally didn't auto attack her because I was trying to be I think you can hear me spamming laugh there a little bit. Yeah, you're supposed to auto attack. Alright, that's the Leandry's finished. So,
Double kill.
pretty decent item build right there. I'm at 237 creeps to 136 from Olaf, and I have my items, my core items in my opinion. Get the teleport, the Homeguard teleport in, and Kate doesn't have a chance there. Pretty easy. And that was the game. That's mostly why you, that's why I like to take Teleport Ghost. Mostly just for the ganks, because a Singe gank early bot lane can deal quite a bit. Like, a fling can destroy somebody. A good fling. And then, though, when you get the home guard TB plays, I mean, for anybody, are really strong. But, this was my Singe game, went against an Olaf. Like I said, at first thought, I was like, man, this is going to be tough, I'm going to get smashed. This guy has Ignite and Ghost. But he misplayed a bit level 2, and from there I was able to, get tanky enough and survive. Again, the early tab by home guards, really good to get on Singed. Because Singed is susceptible to getting bullied out in lane, since he is a melee. Getting someone ranged, or someone like Olaf's Q is ranged. Let's be real. Anybody that has some form of ranged harass can bully Singed out. So the early home guards are definitely good there, and the fact that you get teleport is even better. Right after that, if they're 80 heavy, rushing Frozen Heart is not a bad idea. You get health, you get armor, you get everything on, like everything I said earlier. Rylai's is definitely a must, and with the new Leandry's Torment, if you get Rylai's, you best be getting Leandry's as well, because they just work so well together now and deal a ton of damage. But something to focus on in the game was, in the lane phase, use your auto attacks. Do not just use your poison. That is a mistake. Use your auto attacks and only use poison when you're getting engaged on to zone back, or to keep them back. It's defensive early, and then it becomes offensive. So use your auto attacks when you're trying to kill somebody. Auto attack them, don't just run around them unless you're BMing. What else? With level 6, with your ultimate, you can use it to fight somebody or to hard shove a lane. Because it gives you a lot of armor, MR, movement speed. You can pop your ulti and run through the tower, tank 1 or 2 shots, and just proxy farm the next wave. But this is my Singed game. I hadn't played Singed in quite a while. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But if you have any questions, why didn't you buy this item? Why shouldn't you buy this item? Let me know. To make it very clear, Tear of the Goddess is not a bad item. You can definitely buy it. I just think it's a slow item, and it won't take effect until you've like gotten it max stacked. You know? And honestly, I would just buy the tier and focus on other items. I wouldn't even bother finishing it. Yeah, maybe even after 750 stacks, I wouldn't even bother. Just focus on other items. But it's nice to get. It gives you mana, which means it gives you health. And make you pretty tanky. But again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Runes and masteries will be in the description, along with all my links to my Twitch, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Twitter. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. It doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you show some form of support, I will appreciate it greatly. If you have a request that you'd like to see me play, let me know. As long as it's not too troll, I'll do it. Alright? Whole point of these commentaries is to help people learn how to play the game, and from the feedback I've gotten from my videos, they do help. So I'm gonna keep them going. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching my Singed video, and I will see you guys later.